Sun Jian was 17 years old. He traveled with his father by the river. Just then, pirates attacked a nearby boat. They stole things from the people. People on boats and on land were scared. They couldn't go forward. Sun Jian stood up and spoke. "I'll fight these pirates. Let me go," he said. "No, it's too dangerous," his father replied. "Just watch," said Sun Jian. Sun Jian drew his long sword. He climbed up a hill. He shouted, "Come here. Help me catch these pirates." Sun Jian looked like a commander. It seemed he had hundreds of soldiers hiding behind him. The pirates saw Sun Jian and got scared. "Let's run. Soldiers are coming," they shouted. The pirates left everything and fled. Sun Jian chased one pirate and defeated him. Sun Jian's father was surprised by his bravery. News of Sun Jian spread fast. He became famous in the area. The government made him an officer. Soon, there was a big rebellion led by a man named Shu Chong. Shu Chong called himself an emperor and caused trouble. Sun Jian gathered a small army. He joined other local leaders to defeat Shu Chong. Shu Chong and his son were killed. Sun Jian's bravery was praised, and he gained respect. When he was 28, he joined a new campaign to fight against the Yellow Turban rebels. He led many brave young soldiers into battle. Soon after, he joined forces with General Zhu Jun. Zhu Jun welcomed Sun Jian. Sun Jian attacked the south gate, while others attacked the north gate. The rebels couldn't escape. Sun Jian climbed the walls, leading his men. "I'm Sun Jian. Face me," he shouted. Sun Jian fought fiercely, cutting down many enemies. Rebel leader Zhao Xing got angry and attacked Sun Jian. But Sun Jian fought skillfully. He defeated Zhao Xing and took his horse. Seeing Sun Jian's bravery, other rebels tried to escape. Liu Bei was ready and shot down one rebel leader with an arrow. Sun Jian, Liu Bei, and Zhu Jun defeated many rebels. They reclaimed the town and stopped the rebellion. However, the corruption in the court still continued. Zhu Jun praised Sun Jian and Liu Bei. Sun Jian got a high position, but Liu Bei got nothing. Liu Bei and his friends felt disappointed. One day, Liu Bei met an official named Zhang Jun. Zhang Jun asked why Liu Bei was not rewarded. He was angry about the court's unfairness. Zhang Jun told the emperor about Liu Bei's great deeds. The court listened to Zhang Jun's words. Soon, Liu Bei became a minor official in a small town. Liu Bei served his people well. He brought peace to the town. The people loved and respected him. Liu Bei shared everything with his friends, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. They ate together and protected the town. One day, an imperial order came. It said that some people took rewards they didn't earn. A few days after the emperor's order, an official named Doku arrived in Anhui County. Liu Bei and the other officials went out to meet him. Doku sat on his horse, holding up a whip as a greeting. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, watching this, got very angry. When the group arrived at the guest house, Liu Bei adjusted his clothes, walked forward, and bowed. Doku sat on a high seat, while Liu Bei stood below. Doku looked down at Liu Bei and suddenly asked, "Where are you from?" Liu Bei answered, "I am a descendant of King Zhongshan. I fought 30 battles against the Yellow Turbans and was given this position." "What? You're a descendant of King Zhongshan? Stop lying," Doku shouted. "The emperor sent me to stop fake officials who pretend to be noble. I will report this disrespect to the emperor. Get out." Liu Bei was shocked. He didn't know why Doku treated him like this. He returned to his office and asked, "Why does Doku treat me this way?" An assistant answered with a sly smile, "He wants a bribe, sir." Liu Bei sighed, "I've never taxed the people. They are too poor. I have no money for a bribe." The next day, Doku grew angrier since Liu Bei gave no bribe. He called in Liu Bei's officials. He scolded them, saying, "Your official Liu Bei is a liar. pretending to be royal. I'll report him, and you must write to support my report. Liu Bei's officials stayed silent, scared of Doku's power. Liu Bei tried to defend his officials, but Doku's guards wouldn't let him in. Zhang Fei, meanwhile, drank some wine and walked by. He saw some elders crying. He asked why, and an elder replied, "Doku is punishing Liu Bei unfairly. We tried to beg for mercy but were turned away." This made Zhang Fei furious. He yelled, "Open the door, or I'll break it down." The guards saw Zhang Fei's angry face but refused to open. Zhang Fei punched down the door, stormed in, and grabbed Doku. Doku, now scared, begged for mercy. Zhang Fei tied him to a post and hit him with branches. Doku cried and begged, but Zhang Fei ignored him. When Liu Bei heard this, he rushed over and saw Doku tied up, bruised and beaten. Liu Bei held Zhang Fei back and shouted, "Zhang Fei, what are you doing?" Zhang Fei said, "He's hurting the people. I want to stop him." Doku, now in tears, begged, "Please, save me." Liu Bei, though angry, decided to spare Doku because he was an imperial official. "Zhang Fei, stop this right now." Liu Bei scolded Zhang Fei sharply. He looked at him with a serious face. Guan Yu ran up from behind and stopped Zhang Fei. Liu Bei untied the rope and placed Doku on the ground. Guan Yu then spoke to Liu Bei. "Brother, we worked hard to beat the Yellow Turbans. But we got just a small job. Now, we even face insults from people like him. There's an old saying, a phoenix does not live in thorns. Brother, maybe we should not stay here. Why don't we leave this place? Kill that evil man, and make a better plan for our future?" Guan Yu spoke in a low voice. It seemed he had wanted to leave, not just because of Doku. Liu Bei had already decided to leave his position, and Zhang Fei's recent actions couldn't be ignored either. Finally, Liu Bei nodded. "All right, your words make sense. I also thought the same." Liu Bei removed his official seal and gave it to Doku. He spoke in a strict tone. "You deserve death for harming the people. But I will spare your life today. Use this chance to reflect and never harm the people again." Thankful to be alive, Doku could barely walk straight. Guards helped him regain his balance. But he ran to the governor and told him how Zhang Fei treated him. The governor believed Doku's words and sent orders to capture Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei. He even sent soldiers to arrest them. Liu Bei's group, however, had no place to go. They couldn't return to Liu Bei's home in Taikan. So they traveled through the mountains, hiding from soldiers. Finally, they went to see Governor Yu Shi, who welcomed them and kept them safe. Meanwhile, with the Yellow Turban Rebellion over, the 10 eunuchs around, the emperor grew powerful again. They treated the emperor as a puppet and took advantage of their position. These 10 eunuchs forced officials to give bribes. Generals Wang Fusong and Zhu Jun ignored the eunuchs' demands. So, the eunuchs told lies about them to the emperor, who believed them and removed both generals. The eunuchs filled high positions and took control of the government. People across the land suffered from the government's corruption and cruelty. In Changsha, a man named Gong Sun and two brothers, Zhang Sun and Zhang Zhe, formed rebel groups. They called Zhang Zhe an emperor and Zhang Sun a general, and people joined their cause. Many governors reported the danger to the government, but the eunuchs hid the news from the emperor. One day, the emperor held a party with the eunuchs. Then Lu Dao, an advisor, came in, crying, and said to the emperor, "Why are you crying?" The emperor asked. "Our country is in danger, but you spend time with these men," Lu Dao replied. The emperor was confused. "The country is at peace. What is wrong? Rebels are attacking many places, and the people suffer. But these men hide the news from you," Lu Dao said. "They block wise people and sell government positions. How can I not be sad?" The eunuchs heard Lu Dao's words and pretended to cry. They asked to leave the government. saying they would give all their money to help fight the rebels. The emperor was moved by their fake loyalty and ordered Lu Dao's death for insulting them. Lu Dao cried out, "My death means nothing, but the fall of the Han dynasty is truly sad." As the guards dragged Lu Dao away, Minister Jin Tan came and spoke up for him. People's anger against the 10 eunuchs grew intense. They wanted to tear them apart. But why did His Majesty treat them like family? These men had no great achievements yet became marquises. The 10 eunuchs even took bribes from the yellow scarves. They tried to start a rebellion. If His Majesty ignores this, the Han dynasty will soon fall. The emperor replied, "How dare you speak so harshly? There's no proof of rebellion. Not all the 10 eunuchs are traitors. Some are loyal." The emperor refused to listen further. Angered, Jin Tam hit his head on the steps. Blood soaked his robe. The emperor saw Jin Tam's loyalty as defiance. Furious, he jailed him. That night, the 10 eunuchs secretly killed both Jin Tam and Lu Du. The next day, the 10 eunuchs discussed attacking Zhang Jia of Jiyucheng. Sun Jian, a brave general, was appointed as commander. He led fierce warriors, including Huang Gai, to put down the rebellion within 50 days. The court praised him and gave him a new title. Meanwhile, a leader, Lu Yu, struggled to fight two rebel brothers. He asked for help from another governor, who sent Liu Bei. Liu Bei's army surrounded the rebels. A soldier, holding a grudge against Zhang Shun, beheaded him and surrendered. Seeing this, Zhang Ji took his own life. The area was finally at peace. Lu Yu informed the court of Liu Bei's accomplishments. The court forgave Liu Bei's past offense and gave him a new post. Gongsun Zan, a friend, also supported him. He said, "Liu Bei fought bravely during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. His brothers, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, are strong warriors. They deserve important positions." The court then appointed Liu Bei as governor of Pingyuan. With his brothers, he moved there and began training his troops. By April of the 6th year of Zhongping, the emperor lay sick with worries. He had two sons, Bian from Empress He, and Xie from Lady Wang. Empress He was jealous of Lady Wang and poisoned her. Lady Wang's son, Xie, was then raised by the Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager once advised the emperor to name Xie as heir. And he was the emperor's favorite. The 10 eunuchs, however, feared the outside family, especially General He Jin. As the emperor weakened, the eunuch Jian Shi whispered to him, "If you want to name Xie heir, kill He Jin first." The emperor nodded weakly. He Jin was once a butcher, but gained power through his sister, who became empress. Now a powerful general, He Jin was ordered to enter the palace. However, his loyal guard Fan Yi stopped him. "The eunuchs planned to kill you if you go in." He Jin turned back and summoned other officials. He said, "The 10 eunuchs want to kill me and make Xie heir. They have ruined the nation. Let's destroy them now." No one dared speak. Then a low-ranking officer named Cao Cao stood up. "It's right to punish the eunuchs. But they're strong, and we must be careful. If they find out, it could lead to disaster." Angry, He Jin shouted, "You, a mere officer, dare speak on court matters." Just then, Fan Yi came in with news. "The emperor has passed away. The 10 eunuchs planned to make Xie emperor and kill you." He Jin was furious and shouted, "These rats dare try to kill me." Just then, a fake imperial envoy arrived. "The emperor wishes to see you immediately," he announced. But He Jin knew it was a trap and ordered the man killed. Then he looked around and said, "Now, who will fight with me against these traitors?" In the silence, Cao Cao stood again. "Let's first choose a new emperor. Then we can strike." Hajin, who scolded Cao Cao, thought for a moment. "What you say makes sense," he said. "To act, we need a cause. Without it, we're just rebels." Hajin nodded and looked around. "Mengdu is right. Is there anyone here who will help me defeat the traitors after a new emperor is crowned? Suddenly, a young man, Yuan Shao, stood up. Give me 5,000 soldiers, he said, and I will crown the new emperor. Then, I will kill the wicked eunuchs disturbing the court. Everyone looked at Yuan Shao. He was tall, strong, and brave. He was the son of Yuan Feng, an official, and came from a powerful family. Hajin was pleased and ordered him to go. Yuan Benchu, I feel relieved with you leading the army. Go immediately. With Hajin's order, the city of Luoyang prepared for war. Dressed in armor, Yuan Shao led 5,000 soldiers to the palace. With Hajin and other officials following behind, Yuan Shao then blocked all the palace gates, allowing no one to enter or leave. At the palace, Hajin announced the crowning of Prince Bian. He and the officials bowed before the new emperor, loudly shouting, "Long live the emperor!" With the new emperor crowned, Yuan Shao drew his sword. I will cut off Jian Shuo's head as a sacrifice, he declared. The eunuchs, who feared Yuan Shao, did not resist. Yuan Shao began searching for them, finding Jian Shuo hiding in the garden. Another eunuch, Guo Sheng, killed Jian Shuo, then surrendered to Hajin. Seeing Jian Shuo dead, Yuan Shao urged Hajin, "We must kill all the eunuchs, they will only cause trouble if left alive." But Hajin hesitated. He remembered his own humble beginnings, and the help he received from the eunuchs. Time passed while he thought, allowing some eunuchs to escape too. Hajin's sister, Empress He. The eunuchs begged her, only Jian Shuo planned to kill General Hajin. "Please spare our lives." Seeing their fear, Empress He felt pity. She called Hajin and pleaded, "The eunuchs helped us rise from poverty. Now that Jian Shuo is dead, why kill them all?" Remembering his poor past, Hajin nodded. "Only punish Jian Shuo's family, spare the others." Yuan Shao was shocked. Leaving them alive will lead to future troubles, he warned. But Hajin refused to listen, fearing greater conflict. With Jian Shuo gone, peace returned to the palace. Empress Dowager Dong, angered by Empress He's new power, summoned Yuan Shao, offering him a high position to counter her influence. Empress He heard this and threw a banquet, inviting Empress Dowager Dong. Empress He bowed and gently advised, "We are women, let the officials handle the country's affairs." But Empress Dowager Dong was furious, accusing Empress He of gaining power unfairly. The argument grew louder until Yuan Shao advised her to leave. Hajin then decided to send Empress Dowager Dong to her hometown. He surrounded her brother Dong Zong's home, causing him to take his own life. Fearing for his life, Hajin avoided Dong Dowager's funeral, weighed down by the crown he now wore. "People are spreading rumors about Lady Dong's death," said a man. "What kind of rumors?" asked another. "People say you poisoned Lady Dong," said the man. "The generals, Zhang Rang and Duan Gui, spread these lies," he continued. "You should act now and remove these men," he added. "Long ago, Do Wu tried to kill them but failed," he said. "But with your strength, you can succeed this time. This is the perfect chance," he urged. "Don't waste it." "I understand. I'll think about it," the other replied. However, some clever eunuchs quickly told Zhang Rang about this plan. The eunuchs became very worried but knew what to do. They hurried to Empress He and begged her with tears. "Don't worry, I'll take care of it," said Empress He. Empress He had power over her brother, General He Jin. She summoned He Jin and warned him. "Brother, don't let bad people fool you," she said. "Servants have managed palace matters for a long time," she added. Removing the eunuchs would go against palace tradition. He Jin nodded at her words. "Understood," he said and left the palace. Outside, Yuan Shao waited for He Jin to come out. "Did you talk about the eunuchs with Empress He?" asked Yuan Shao. Empress He did not agree, He Jin said weakly. "This is not good." Yuan Shao warned him. The eunuchs already spread bad rumors about you. They cry to the empress to fool her, he added. They know your weakness, and they'll use it. So, what should I do? Asked Jin. Send secret messages to loyal generals outside the palace, said Yuan Shao. Order them to come and kill the eunuchs. Yuan Shao's words convinced Jin. That's a good idea, said Jin. A man nearby heard their conversation. It was Cao Cao. They're foolish to send this order, Cao Cao thought. They're just spreading the trouble across the land. This will attract ambitious men who want power, he muttered. Cao Cao turned and walked away, shaking his head. Jin then asked an advisor to send letters to all the generals. But the advisor warned Jin against it. General, this is dangerous, he said. Sending messages might cause trouble across the country, he explained. Generals might start fighting each other for power, he said. But Jin ignored his warning and sent the letters anyway.